Hello my friends, while everyone is focusing on the Mini Brands Create right now, I will be opening the newly released Mini Brands KFC series. Don't you worry, I'll have a video on those Miniverse copycats too. I have them right here. Paid a premium for these, but for you guys, I'll do anything. Now let's find out if this Mini Brands KFC series is finger licking good. Just make sure you are not watching this on an empty stomach and don't say I didn't warn you. Very nice unzipping experience. Hopefully it stays the same with all the other balls. I love the design, by the way. Look at this iconic KFC red color. So inside you get a collector's guide, and we'll have a closer look later on, and 5 paper pouches. Very nicely designed, by the way. I just love when they customize these based on each series. What do we have here? Wait, is this a frozen moment? It's kind of a frozen moment. So it's definitely the chicken pot pie, and then it seems like you can actually remove this. That is really neat. I mean, I guess you can kind of like remove the whole thing, and then you can reveal your delicious pot pie, but it's not a pot pie without the, what do you call this, a crust, I guess? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is called a crust. So you can put it back here, and then you can leave it like that, or you can close it back up. Kind of. I'm struggling a little bit. This is really good. I mean, right off the bat, we got some type of unique mini. I don't think it's a frozen moment because it's not like frozen in time, but it does come in 2 parts, you know? To be honest, I'm impressed. This is a good start, and I really like the bowl. There's no sticker on it. It's actually painted like that. This, my friends, is the KFC famous bowl. So basically, for those of you that don't know, this bowl comes with mashed potatoes, some corn, chicken nuggets, gravy, and then I think cheese, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a pretty good combo. I mean, there's no way you can go wrong with all those things. I had it a couple times myself, and if you've never had it, I definitely recommend you give it a try. Okay, so this one looks a little bit weird in my opinion. It's the mashed potatoes with gravy. It looks like it's some kind of ice cream with chocolate fudge or like peanut butter fudge on top. So far, all the 3 bowls that we got are exactly the same size. It's just that the contents differ. But yeah, compared to the other 2, this one doesn't look that good. We got the same type of bowl, but this time it's filled with some coleslaw. It's kind of funny because we almost got an entire meal in just 1 ball, even though some people might consider the chicken pot pie as a meal. I personally don't. It's kind of like a side, I guess. It's maybe, I don't know, an appetizer. It could be an entire meal if the bowl was actually bigger, but in my opinion, it's not, yeah, it's definitely not enough for me. We got a bucket with some chicken. I am not sure what this is. It looks like tenders. Yeah, I think they're tenders. What I really appreciate in terms of being detailed is that they included that divider there in the middle. I don't think we can, yeah, no, I'm not gonna break it, but it is paper. It's basically to divide the, you know, drumsticks and all the other pieces of chicken from the tenders. And I really do hope these are tenders. They kind of look like steak potatoes, but yeah, I don't think they would put it in the same bucket. And I don't think they even have steak potatoes. They do have their own fries, but I don't think they have steak potatoes. Honestly, so far, I love this series. It's almost like we're getting a foodie series, but there's just 1 restaurant. Look, see, we have an entire meal here. We got the chicken, we got the mashed potatoes with the gravy, although, yeah, doesn't really look like mashed potatoes and gravy. And then we got the coleslaw, although I would actually prefer if this was corn. I absolutely love corn. I eat corn almost with everything that it goes with, you know. If even remotely it tastes good with corn, I'm gonna have it with corn. I'm really glad we're not having any zipper or shrink wrap issues, because you all know how much that can ruin the experience. Okay, we have a different bucket of chicken this time. Honestly, these kind of look like they're the spicy version, like the extra spicy. Or maybe it's just me, but I think the color looks a little darker. Unless these are like double fried, or do they have the extra crispy, or is that Popeyes? Either way, I'm glad it's not a duplicate, so we're still good. In this one, we have some fries. They're a little smaller than usual. Maybe it's the small size, you know. It says they're KFC secret recipe fries. Now, I know there's a lot of debates out there who has the best fries. Taco Bell has their own fries. KFC has fries. Popeyes has fries, you know, and then the usual McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. I didn't have the KFC fries very often, but they're pretty good. Although I remember when Taco Bell came out with their nacho fries, everyone was going crazy for those, and for good reason. I mean, they're actually really good. Which brings me to the question, which place do you prefer when it comes to fries? And don't say McDonald's, because McDonald's is their own category of fries. I think they're uncomparable in terms of flavor. It's just, I don't know. It's like a classic McDonald's French fry is, you know, its own thing. I talked so much about fries that I did not address the fact that this miniature looks absolutely amazing. It kind of looks better than the other ones from the foodie series, like the Jack in the Box, or what was it before that? White Castle. These look a lot better. Oh my god, did you guys see that? It literally just did a flip and jumped out of that pocket. I mean, pouch. And for good reason, because we just got ourselves a frozen moment. Wow, that was easy, right? And if I'm not mistaken, this might be the only frozen moment in the entire series. And it looks really good. It's a KFC cup of fountain drink or soda or pop, whatever you want to call it. It's obviously Coca-Cola. Well, maybe some would argue that it could be something else. Wait, is KFC the one that has Pepsi, or is that Taco Bell? I know certain fast food places have deals with either the Pepsi or the Coca-Cola company, and then, you know, they only serve those types of drinks. So this might be Pepsi. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly why they decided to add glitter to it though. Maybe they were trying to imitate bubbles because it's a carbonated beverage, I guess. But either way, this is an amazing miniature, and I'm honestly still shocked that we got it in the second ball. And if you've been following me for a while, you know how much I love a frozen moment. This time we got ourselves a wrap, a chicken wrap or a KFC chicken wrap. I've got one of these once and it's pretty cheap, so I'm like, oh, that's a good deal. But honestly, this should not even be called a wrap because it's so tiny. It's literally like a mini taco. It's delicious and all, definitely finger licking good, but it's so tiny. With the risk of jinxing myself, I am surprised we didn't get any duplicates yet. And there you go, just jinxed myself. This is the mashed potatoes with the gravy. We already have it, so this is officially our first duplicate. Wait a minute, what is that? Is this a scented mini? Maybe we should have looked at the collector's guide earlier. We're gonna check this one in a bit, but I'm not mistaken. I mean, the only thing they could do scented is like a chicken scent, right? So are you telling me this is gonna smell like fried chicken? That's gonna be interesting. Okay, here's another duplicate, but it's a very cool one. The chicken pot pie. Oh boy, they're starting to pour in. This is the famous bowl from KFC, and yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna start getting quite a few duplicates. It's looking pretty good. It's very tasty, but that's about it. It's almost like the whole ball is repeating itself, but at least we got a scented one, so that's a win in my book. I'm pretty sure those are hard to find. In the meantime, this here mini is a bowl of coleslaw. I just wish these would look a little bit more detailed. I don't know exactly what technique they use to print on these or paint them or something, but it kind of looks a little bit pixelated. Of course, from far away, you definitely cannot tell that, and it does look like a bowl of coleslaw. Is this an empty bucket? KFC.com, Kentucky Fried Chicken, delivery or pickup? I just realized I'm actually giving them free publicity, right? But yeah, what are you gonna do? So it's a bucket of KFC. I honestly thought you can remove this top part, but no. It's all plastic. It's all kind of like one piece with the sticker on top here, but you can kind of see inside it has those vents. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's a new miniature and it's part of the collection. And if I want to complete this collection, I would need this one. Let's put it right here. And now for the moment you have all been waiting for, the scented mini, or I think it's scented. I honestly cannot imagine why else they would pack it like this. Oh, okay. It just hit me. Oh god, it kind of smells like chicken. I mean, that's what it's supposed to smell like, but I did not expect it to smell like chicken. Like this good, you know what I mean? It seems like the paper wrapping came a little bit loose, but that's fine because this smells really good. I bet you that the pouch smells even stronger. Yep, definitely. So it is a chicken smell, but it's a lot more similar to like a chicken flavored potato chip, if that makes any sense, or any type of snack that's chicken flavored or rotisserie chicken flavored. I still can't help but take a whiff. It smells so good. All right, enough of that. This, my friends, is called the Double Down. It's basically like a chicken sandwich, but instead of the bun, you actually get 2 pieces of chicken. And then inside, they put some bacon, some sauce, and then some cheese. So it's like a calorie bomb, but I bet it's so delicious. I never tried it myself, but now that I'm seeing this and smelling it, I definitely want to give it a try. I just wish that the paper was not loose like that, because as you can see, the rest of the miniature is just white. It doesn't even have textures or anything, but I can definitely add some glue in there and press it in so that it stays that way. Anyway, it's a really cool miniature and I'm dying to find out what other surprises await us. Alright, here's another new miniature. This is the fountain drink, not a frozen moment this time. It's just a regular fountain drink, but I can still see a little bit of the glitter in there. Another bucket of chicken with the cover on. There's actually nothing inside, so you can actually feel that it's really light compared to the other one. Well, here's something new. I guess we know what this is. Probably a chicken sandwich. Yep, definitely. But I'm so glad they actually put it in the proper packaging. It has the aluminum thingy on the inside to keep it all nice and warm. So A+ for authenticity, I guess. They didn't just throw you the chicken sandwich in there. Here it is, our chicken, or should I say our famous KFC chicken sandwich. That's another debate for the ages, who has the best chicken sandwich. I know Good Mystical Morning did, I think, a couple of videos on that. I honestly forgot what the verdict was, but I do know there's a lot of videos out there where people are trying chicken sandwiches from different places and, you know, deciding which one is the best. I'm actually curious, what do you guys think? What is the best chicken sandwich? Just drop that in the comments and let the debates begin. Well, this pot pie is definitely not a rare or anything because we're getting quite a few of them. But again, I'm not mad. You can do a lot with this thing. Maybe you can remove this top part and use it with a Miniverse item and create, you know, your own little pot pie. I just get so many crazy ideas when I open these. I'm also very appreciative for all the ideas you guys are leaving me in the comments when it comes to Miniverse. Sometimes that's the main place where I draw inspiration from, so thank you. Here's another bucket of either spicy chicken or double fried chicken. We already have this one, so let's move on. So these are obviously kind of like a foodie mini brand series. It's just that they feature one restaurant. I'm thinking maybe Zuru reached out to KFC and asked if they want to be part of the foodie mini brand series 3. And KFC was like, nope, we want our own series. And then Zuru was like, okay, deal. Another bucket of chicken, and I'm not surprised. I think we're gonna get a lot more of these because it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. So fried chicken is the main character of this whole series. Haven't seen this one in a while. A portion of small fries from KFC. Looking good and tasty as usual. I wonder why they say secret recipe. Is it because of the spices they use on these, or it's just they have a different process of making them? I mean, they're fries. They have to fry them, right? But yeah, I think KFC is just about the seasoning they put on these. I wonder how many people are yelling at me in the comments right now. Probably a lot. Okay, definitely a new... Oh. Not just a new mini, a very sparkly mini. Definitely a metallic, as we learned from previous series. These seem to be the nuggets, if I'm not mistaken. Like a whole box of nuggets. I don't think I ever had their nuggets, but they must be good, right? Oh yeah, it says right there. Duh, I just need to pay more attention sometimes. Nuggets, right there on the box. After we're finished opening these other two pouches, we're gonna open another ball, and then we're gonna have a look at the collector's guide, because at this point, I don't even know, is this a rare? Is the pot pie a rare? Yeah. I think we got another, yep, another chicken sandwich. You know what? Let it stay in there. It's exactly the same, and it actually looks better like that. See? Isn't that delicious and appetizing? Wouldn't you want a KFC sandwich right now? I really hope you listened to my warning in the beginning of the video and, you know, didn't want this on an empty stomach, because if you did, that's all on you. Here's another very small, even in real life, chicken wrap. 11 herbs and spices. Yep, we know. The secret recipe. Uh-oh, we have some zipper fail. It could have been me though. Nope, definitely not me. Okay, seriously, how many pot pies can we have now? I did say I'm not gonna get mad when it comes to these, but yeah, it's starting to get to me. Let's just leave it at that. I know it's a very small collection. I think there's like 20 in total to collect, but I really want some of the other ones, you know? Seems like history repeats itself. Now we got mashed potatoes and gravy bowl. I don't just want new ones for me, I also want new ones for you guys, because I want you to have something really cool to look at. And of course, the famous bowl strikes again, and let me guess, one of the other pouches will have the coleslaw maybe, and then a bucket of chicken. I swear, if that's gonna be the case, it's definitely just a duplicate, like the whole ball is a duplicate. Let's see. Yep, there it is, coleslaw. And now that should probably have a bucket of chicken. I mean, we can kind of already see through the paper, right? That's funny. But let's just confirm. Well, there's a bucket of chicken, but it's the half-half kind, which is good. I like this one more than the regular bucket. It just has this extra element added with the paper, you know, with the divider, and I think it looks so good like that. All right, let's have a quick palette cleanse and look at the collector's guide for a minute, see exactly what's in the series. In total, there are 20 items to collect, divided in 6 categories. There are 2 legendary, 3 iconic, 3 luxury, 4 ultra rare, 4 rare, and 4 common. Honestly, I never understood why they add so many different categories. It just doesn't make sense. They do the same thing with the books series, I think. But anyway, since we have the collector's guide here, let's mark, or tick, as they say, all the ones that we found so far. You guys already know I definitely want the gold ones, right? And I also really want this other frozen moment. So we have 14 so far, which means we just need 6 more to complete this series. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls to go, I think our chances are pretty good. I am saving 1 ball for a short, and I already opened one off camera, and let me show you what I got. Of course, I got the pot pie, the coleslaw, the famous bowl, the little wrap, but this, my friends, we do not have. I don't know if it's just regular chicken and the other one is spicy or double fried as I like to call it, but it's probably spicy, right? It's like extra spicy. Anyway, this I think is just a regular bucket of chicken. That means that we're gonna find it over here. There it is. It's a common. We're gonna mark it as found. And then now we have 15 out of 20 and we just need 5 more to complete a collection. I'm gonna show you in a bit how different it looks from the other bucket of chicken. See, there's definitely a big difference in color and also in the way they're placed. I thought they would just place them exactly in the same position and just change the color, but kudos to them that they changed it a little bit. Now seeing them together side by side, I think this is definitely just extra spicy. And if you know for sure what the difference is, definitely drop it in the comments. Alright, here's another one of those buckets. Not bad, but not too cool either. Especially because we just need 5 more to complete the series. We definitely cannot afford too many duplicates. Here's another bowl of coleslaw. Another fountain drink. I was just wondering, is there no corn? Really? You didn't put the corn as a side? Come on, KFC. They do have the biscuits though, so I like to get those. I just realized I was saying, come on KFC, but in fact I should have said, come on Mini Brands. Here's another portion of secret recipe fries. And another one of those half-seas type of bucket of chicken. By the way, did you guys know that Burger King now has something that's called half-seas? So basically, you know how they have fries and onion rings for sides? And I think a lot of people, me included, always had like a hard time deciding like, oh, I kind of want fries, but I also want onion rings. And I'm guessing a lot of people asked for it. You can get both of them. Like if you get a large half-seas, they put half onion rings and half fries. Burger King did an amazing thing by making that decision. Now that is one fast food chain I would really like to see in miniature form. Or McDonald's. Like, I'm surprised they couldn't strike a deal with McDonald's yet. I know it's a very big company, but come on, McDonald's is almost always game for things like this, right? Well, as you probably noticed, we have another scented mini, and as far as I know, the Double Down is the only scented mini in the series, so it's probably another one of those. Let's open these first. Okay, here's our famous bowl, and is it just me or it kind of looks a little bit golden? It's almost like it's sparkling, right? Honestly, it looks a lot better like this from the side because you can see the logo and then you can see part of the food. Here's another bowl of coleslaw, another chicken wrap, and seriously, get yourself one of these and be amazed at how small it actually is. And a bucket of regular fried chicken. And then of course, the Double Down. That smells so good. I just wanted to see if this one looks... Nope. I mean, from the side, you cannot tell. Yeah, okay. Imagine me doing a challenge where I don't eat anything but KFC until I complete this series. Now, that would be something. A lot of grease, a lot of cholesterol, but boy, I'd be happy. All of a sudden, it smells really good in here. And guess what? I am not complaining. It's like everything is repeating now. Another bowl of coleslaw. You know what I'm wondering? Which mini we have the most of? Maybe we can kind of like separate them now. Let's kind of like combine everything just to at least get like a visual representation of how many duplicates we have from each item. Alright, I think that's it. We have 6 coleslaw, we have 4 pot pies, and then 4 of these famous bowls, and everything else is kind of like, okay, we have 3 buckets of chicken, 3 buckets of, you know, half-half, 3 fries, 3 of these buckets, 3 of the miniature chicken wraps, and then 3 of the mashed potatoes with gravy, and everything else is still okay. Just 1 of those, 1 frozen moment. I'm surprised we got 2 of the scented ones. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to see if I'm right, if my suspicions are right, and if the coleslaw is kind of like the most popular one. And when I say popular, and it's not in a good way, it's more like you get a lot of those. Or at the very least, I got a lot of those. Here's another metallic chicken nuggets. Let's put it right here next to this other one. Another famous bowl. So now we have 5 of these. It's getting really close. Maybe it's gonna beat the coleslaw. God, that chicken smells good. Every now and then I get a waft of these things. So good. Okay, regular chicken. I'm gonna put it right here. We have 3 of them. And then another chicken wrap that is kind of unwrapping. That was my failed attempt of making a nice, interesting pun. This is another empty bucket of chicken, although you have to pretend that there's something in there, because otherwise, why would it have the cover, right? Here's another fountain drink full of ice. That's one thing I never understood, by the way. So much ice, not enough of the beverage you're actually ordering. That's why I also kind of get easy ice or sometimes no ice at all. Believe it or not, I'm not very picky when it comes to how cold something is. I kind of prefer it to be not crazy cold. I want it to be kind of like in between. Don't get me wrong, when it comes to pop, I don't like room temperature, but yeah, it kind of needs to be, you know, just cold enough. And here's another chicken pot pie. You gotta admit, this whole thing is a very good idea. The way they made it like this. I think we're gonna leave this one here as is. And then this, we're just gonna eat. I'm kidding, we're not gonna eat it. I'm gonna put it over here. Here's another bucket of spicy chicken. We have 4 in total so far. And one of my favorites from this series, a chicken sandwich that comes in this little baggy thingy. And this time we're definitely gonna leave it in there. Wait, did we leave it in there last time too? Or did I pull it out? I don't remember. Anyway, let's put it right here. 3 sandwiches. Just like with the previous ball, the first mini we got is a bucket of chicken that's covered. 5 buckets in total. Here is the 7th bowl of coleslaw. This is the 4th fountain drink. Also the 4th portion of fries. That is a little bit misaligned, but oh well. Good thing we have another 3. And my favorite bucket of chicken, the half-C's. Look at that. A little bit of something for everyone. And it's bucket number 4. All right, the last ball, last chance to get something new. We need 4, no. Do we? No, we need 5. 5 minis to complete the series. I mean, imagine that. There's 5 pouches in here. Imagine all 5 contain the 5 minis that we need. Very, very unlikely, especially because 2 of them are legendary, the golden ones. But you never know. If we at least get 1 gold, that'd be great. Just like with the previous 2 balls, the first one we get is a bucket of chicken. And I don't even know how this happens because I'm not feeling through them. I just take them out, you know, the ball, put them here, and then I start with, you know, the first pouch that's on top. So this is bucket number 6. Coleslaw is still in the lead. There's 7 of them, but these buckets are catching up. Well, I guess it's pretty clear. Coleslaw won this game because now we have 8 bowls of coleslaw. That is a lot of coleslaw. All right, this is the 5th cup of fountain drink. Still don't know if it's Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Here are the secret recipe fries, the 5th portion of fries. And we're gonna put it right over here. And now the final one. Yeah, we can kind of see that it's a bucket. But it's my favorite type of bucket, the half-C's, as I like to call it. They're probably not calling it that, but they should have. So let's put it down here. It's bucket number 5 of this kind. And with that, my friends, we have reached the end of this episode. I'll definitely open more of these and try to complete the entire series. What I'm really curious to hear is your opinion on the series. What do you think? Thank you in advance for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We're getting really close to that 1 million milestone, and I just don't have any words. I really appreciate all of you. Now, as usual, you guys stay golden and keep on shining until the next video. Bye bye.